Believe it or not, there are grants out there specifically to help you buy a house with no down payment. And if you qualify, you have the potential to save thousands of dollars when buying your first home. My name is Nicole Nark, and as a real estate broker in Central Arkansas, today I want to share with you specifically how to qualify for down payment assistance. And stay tuned to the end of the video where I will be showing you exactly a list where you can see the down payment assistance programs in your area to apply for. Let's get right into the qualifications. With over 2,000 different down payment assistance programs out there, the qualifications for each program are going to differ slightly. However, there are national programs, county programs, state programs, and even some cities that have individualized programs. So where you're at, you may have a lot to choose from. Today, I want to specifically talk about the qualifications that I see across the board that most of these down payment assistance programs are going to look at to determine whether you are eligible. The first qualification for down payment assistance is that it is restricted for first-time home buyers. Now, if you've bought a house in the past, don't automatically click off the video because there is a loophole here. If you have bought a house before, but you have not bought a house or owned a house in the past 3 years, for several down payment assistance programs, you would also be considered a first-time home buyer. So keep that in mind. Just buying your first home, or if you haven't owned a place in the last 3 years, you may be able to qualify as well. So these down payment assistance programs are specifically catered to people who are making low to moderate income. And that's a fancy phrase, and I'm going to break it down for you to see if you qualify. So think about how much your household makes in a year. So add up your total yearly earnings. Then in the description box, I'm going to put a link to where you can see the low to moderate income in your area. So on that link, you can click your state and it'll show you what the average earnings are in your specific area. Now, in order to see if you are in low or moderate, lenders are going to look at how your yearly earnings compare to the average earnings for households in your area. So for low income, they're going to look at the average and take 50% of that. So for example, if you click on the link and it's showing you that the average income for your area is $60,000 a year, to be considered low income, you would be $30,000 or below. Now, moderate income, you can be a little bit higher. You can have up to 80% of the average income in your area. Let's use another easy example. Let's say the average income is $100,000. You could make up to $80,000 and below in order to be a low to moderate income earner. The third thing that down payment assistance lenders are going to look at is that you are using this assistance specifically for your primary residence. So keep that in mind. You can't use this assistance and essentially a free down payment for an investment property that you're going to use as a rental home, and you can't go through this program to buy a house that will be for someone else. It has to be your primary residence that you will be residing in. Some down payment assistance programs may be available in certain areas and not others. In addition to this, some down payment assistance programs will dictate where you can buy a home. And one example of this would be the USDA Rural Development Loan. That loan type is a form of down payment assistance, and you can only buy those homes in a rural development area. If you haven't already watched that video, I will link it up above right now. So go ahead and open that up if you haven't already. But other types of down payment assistance programs may dictate that you have to buy a home in a certain census tract. The census tracts that you may be able to buy a home in with no down payment are neighborhoods where 70% of the households make no more than 80% of the state's average income. What does that mean? It basically just means that these neighborhoods are not your most affluent neighborhoods in your state. They're by no means bad neighborhoods either. They're your middle of the line neighborhoods. So they want to make sure that you are not going and buying $1 million home with a giant down payment. You are just buying a house in a normal neighborhood that fits your needs. If you've seen my other down payment assistance video, you know I talked about this a little bit. Down payment assistance is often lingo that is used with down payment assistance programs. And that gives a lot of people the idea that the program is separate from the loan you're using to buy your house. And that's often not the case. Down payment assistance is actually granted to you when you find a lender that does down payment assistance. And this down payment assistance will be combined with a normal loan that you're using to buy the house. So two common loan types that I see a lot get combined with down payment assistance are the FHA loan as well as the conventional loan. And now both of those loans typically would have down payments starting at 3.5% down and up. But what these lenders do, if they're well-versed on down payment assistance, is they will allow you to use those loan types and then group in down payment assistance so that is covering the down payment you have. So just as not all realtors are versed with working with clients who are using down payment assistance, not all lenders are going to offer down payment assistance. This really does differ by bank. So the first thing that I would recommend you do is connect with a realtor in your area, because they will be your best guide and can point you in the direction of lenders in your area who do have the ability to help you with down payment assistance. And how that would go is they would most likely either do a phone call or send you an online application to where you would provide your information, let them know that you do not have the current savings for down payment, and they would be able to look at the available programs in your area and see which one they could help you get, in addition to, like I said, maybe an FHA or a conventional loan. So let's do a quick overview. To qualify for down payment assistance, you need to be a first-time home buyer, or remember, not have owned a home in the last 3 years, to be in low to moderate income for your area. You have to be using this money for your primary residence, not any other type of property. Know that some down payment assistance programs are going to limit your area or make you buy in a certain census tract. Use the down payment assistance with another loan type like FHA or conventional, and you would work with an approved down payment assistance lender well-versed in the programs in your area. Now, as I promised, I will be sharing with you guys a link so that you can see in your specific areas what those down payment assistance programs are that are available for you to take advantage of. But if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will be making tons more videos on down payment assistance and would love to help you along your journey to buying your first home. So in the description box, and I will also leave it as a pinned comment, you will find a link from HUD, Housing and Urban Development. And if you click on this link, it will bring up a list of every state in the United States. So what you want to do is click on your state. I'm going to click on Arkansas for this example, and you are going to scroll down to where you see home ownership assistance, and that's going to be down here under local resources. If you click on home ownership assistance, you are going to be led to another page where you are going to see both statewide programs, county and city programs. So each one of these links here is going to show you what is going to be available in your area. Some of you may have better luck going with a statewide program. If you happen to be buying a house in a specific city that offers a program, you may want to look into those as well. Now, these are just for really your information. Like I said, once you find a lender that is well-versed in down payment assistance, they are going to know about every program that is on this list. So they will be able to help you figure out, yes, you would qualify for this one, maybe not this one. I know this HUD website can be a little bit difficult, so if you run into problems, just comment below where you are interested in buying a house, and I will get you the specific link for that city or state. And of course, if you have any other questions about down payment assistance, comment those below. I will answer them, and if you have a great one, you may see a whole new video directly made for you answering that question and going into detail. Hope you all have a great rest of your week. Stay safe, and hey, maybe we'll be seeing you in a home with no down payment soon.